Your refrigerator is packed with things humans were never meant to see together. Cold soda, processed snacks, yogurt, fruit shipped across oceans, leftovers waiting in plastic containers. To modern humans, this is normal. But to your ancient ancestors, it would have looked impossible. So what did early humans actually eat? The answer is far stranger and darker than most people expect. Millions of years ago, our ancestors were not powerful hunters. They survived mainly as scavengers. After predators finished feeding on an animal, early humans would approach what remained. Most of the meat was already gone. What stayed behind were thick bones, skulls, scraps, and whatever other animals couldn't reach. But those leftovers contained something incredibly valuable: fat. Using simple stone tools, early humans smashed open leg bones to reach the marrow inside. Soft, greasy marrow was one of the richest food sources available in the wild. They also cracked skulls open to reach the brain, another source of dense calories. At the time, this was survival food, high energy, in a world where starvation was always close. Scientists believe this obsession with fat still affects us today. Your brain continues to treat calorie-rich food as precious because, for most of human history, it was rare. And meat wasn't the only thing on the menu. Ancient humans also ate insects regularly. Termites, beetles, larvae and grubs provided protein and nutrients long before farming existed. What sounds unpleasant today was completely normal in prehistoric life. Then everything changed with fire. Evidence from ancient caves suggests humans controlled fire nearly 1 million years ago. Cooking transformed survival forever. Heated food became easier to digest, allowing the body to absorb more energy while using less effort. Researchers think this may have helped fuel the rapid growth of the human brain. Cooking didn't just improve meals. It may have helped create modern intelligence itself. As humans evolved, their diet expanded dramatically. They hunted large animals, gathered roots and berries, collected shellfish, stole eggs, and searched for honey whenever they could find it. Honey became one of the most valuable foods in the ancient world. It delivered huge amounts of energy instantly, and the body learned to crave that reward. Even today, our attraction to sugar comes from survival instincts built thousands of generations ago. Your brain still reacts to sugar as if food shortages are around the corner. Modern companies simply learned how to exploit that ancient wiring. The same thing happened with protein and fat. A successful hunt could feed a group for days, or even weeks. That extra time allowed humans to build tools, teach skills, raise children, and slowly develop civilization. But human history also contains disturbing evidence many people avoid talking about. In several prehistoric caves across Europe, archaeologists discovered human bones marked with cuts, break patterns, and tool marks, similar to those used on animals. Some skulls even appeared carefully shaped into cups or ritual objects. Researchers debate exactly why this happened. In some cases, it may have been survival. In others, it may have carried symbolic or ritual meaning. Whatever the reason, it reveals how extreme prehistoric life could become. Ancient humans also preserved food in ways that would disgust most people today. Meat was sometimes stored for long periods in cold environments or underground spaces where natural fermentation began to break it down. While the smell would seem unbearable now, this process made food softer and sometimes easier to digest. Ironically, many modern foods still rely on controlled fermentation. Cheese, yogurt, sourdough bread, soy sauce, and pickled foods all use similar biological processes. Your cravings today are connected to a world your body still remembers. Fat meant survival. Sugar meant energy. Salt meant minerals. Protein meant strength. For millions of years, the human brain evolved around scarcity, not abundance. That ancient programming never disappeared. Late at night, when you open the fridge looking for snacks, even when you're not hungry, part of your brain is still operating on survival instincts designed for a prehistoric world. The strange part is this: a modern person dropped into the wilderness of 50,000 years ago would probably struggle to survive. Most people would not recognize edible plants, track animals, find safe water, or gather enough calories. But if an ancient human walked into a modern kitchen, they would probably think they had entered a place beyond imagination. Unlimited food, sweet drinks, fresh fruit in winter, meat without hunting, cold storage, bread already prepared. For almost all of human history, life was built around hunger, danger, and uncertainty. You may be living in the first era where survival is no longer the main struggle, and that makes modern life far more unusual than we realize.